Happy New Year!
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas! Woo! It is the Limit Break podcast. The boys are back. We got me, we got Xavier, we got Logan, and we have a
Yes.
guest for today. His name's Trey. Introduce
How's
yourself.
it going, y'all?
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
going.
So I guess the biggest news of the week is Street Fighter 6. So we're gonna be talking about that right now.
Oh my god, I can't
Not the biggest
wait.
deuce of my week.
What?
I have no idea what you fucking said.
I don't know.
I said not the biggest deuce of my week.
Oh man. You know what? I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it in. This is going in. I'm keeping it.
Bro,
What the fuck was that? A new gas coming out of- What the fuck was that, yo? I'm fucking crying.
This is an in-person podcast. This would be horrible.
Oh my god.
I feel like if we did this in person, I feel like for some reason at the end of the episode, Logan would just fucking flip the table and knock everything down.
Seems like a Logan thing to do.
While blatantly smacking the shit out of Aaron's stomach or something, I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Bro, I smacked
Whenever you come back, Tyler, like our opening to like our like first like in-person podcast, have you seen those TikToks where people walk up to their friends and they like rip their pants off of them? We should do that to Aaron.
Okay.
And we just surround him and we all grab his pants and we start fucking pulling them.
Okay. Well,
At this rate, we're never gonna get this shit done.
Street Fighter 6.
We're still going, right? We're still going.
Yeah.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6.
How do you feel, Trey? I know you like Street Fighter just as much as us.
I am fucking excited, honestly. I just like
Yeah?
after seeing the reveal for Jamie and everything, and like seeing how like a little bit of how his mechanics work. Like he's a mix between drunken boxing and breakdancing. Like that's one of the most badass character ideas that I've ever seen. I wouldn't have even thought about that shit.
You know who would have thought about it?
Who would have thought about it?
Me.
I see.
Your mom.
What?
Ooh.
What? Anyways. So are you gonna main Jamie?
I would like to, unless if like Akuma is also the same, because naturally I mean Akuma, but I feel like Jamie would just be like the new blood that I would try to play as.
I don't know if you
Hold
saw.
on, you made a what?
I don't know if you saw Trey, and then to inform you, Logan, the whole roster for Street Fighter 6 got leaked like right after the fucking first trailer came out.
Yeah, after like the little teaser came out and everything, or like the first reveal, like the roster just got leaked the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's unfortunate. Yeah.
Pretty unfortunate, but yeah, Kuma's in there.
Yeah,
Looks
his character design looks amazing as always, but I just hope that he plays the same.
Yeah, I don't think he has that ugly eye lion mane anymore
Thank God.
that he had going on for a while.
But also, I mean, like the classic costumes look amazing.
Oh
Yeah.
They do. They look great. We can talk about. Can we talk about leaks? Do you want to talk about leaks?
I don't fucking care who's gonna stop us.
So Ken. I want to find out who took Ken's kids.
His wife. I forgot her name.
Yeah, I know who it is, but Ken has seen better days. He definitely has.
Oh, definitely he has.
But yeah, Street Fighter 6 genuinely looks incredible.
At least Ken doesn't have his goofy ass fucking hair from Street Fighter Five.
Yeah, that was his midlife crisis arc.
More like shit life crisis.
So then what? That was his midlife crisis arc, and in 6, that's his homeless arc.
Yeah, I guess.
I hope. So we got the whole roster leak. Assuming it's the base roster, we know who's out. Who would you guys want? Good question. Who would you guys want for DLC?
Sean.
Because DLC is inevitable. Probably by the end of Street Fighter 6's lifespan, we'll probably have a roster of like 50 characters.
Sean. I want Sean.
I do too. I was about to say Sean. I know Trey's gonna say Dudley.
Oh, you're damn right. I'm gonna say Dudley.
Balrog, yeah. I want to see what they do with Balrog.
Balrog, bro. I'm not gonna say it. Anyways,
But like, hold on. If we get Dudley, we better get a remix of Dudley's theme from Street Fighter Third Strike.
Ooh, yeah.
I hope the game has some nasty hip hop remixes.
Oh, most fucking definitely they are. I mean, look at the trailer. I was so surprised, honestly.
Have you listened to the full song? Trey, it came out.
Oh, it did. I'll look at it after the pod.
Yeah, we'll send
you
it to you.
video.
Yeah. Music video is kind of mid, but like the song is really good.
Yeah, I'll send you a certain video. It's really good with the song.
We should get Goken for fun as DLC. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like because it's Street Fighter 6 and like they already had the roster leaked and everything, I feel like they can do a lot more with the roster per se.
Yeah.
I feel like they could add a lot more DLC characters than what they already had.
Yeah, because Street Fighter V's roster is literally just all DLC.
Yeah.
And I did not like that at all about it. It did get a lot better. But I did not like the fact that the entire roster was just DLC characters.
Upsetting that Sakura is probably going to end up being DLC.
She was DLC in 5 also, so...
Yeah, that's why it's kind of upsetting. I'm paying for her again.
That's fine. We're gonna buy it.
Yeah, she's going to be a lot older.
Yeah. It's interesting to see what design choices they go for the characters.
Yeah, do you know exactly how long it takes place after Third Strike?
I don't know how long it... I don't think they announced it, did they?
I don't think so. No, I think all they just said was that it takes place around after Third Strike.
Okay.
The timeline for the Street Fighter games is extremely weird.
It is. It's like out of order. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes 1, Alpha 2, then 2, then I think 4, 5, 3, and then 6.
Dude, it's like trying to watch Star Wars movies.
I think. Let me check. I don't want to get this wrong, and then people try to commit arson on me.
But yeah, Street Fighter 6 is like when it first got revealed, like it was looking really cool, but my main concern was if they're going for realism, how would that play in with like the Street Fighter aesthetic? And I'm glad that this new art style is like what they went with because it is amazing. It's like
Street Fighter 4.
sort of Street Fighter 4. It's like
It looks like a revamp.
It's like a mix of like 4, 3, but like still like new at the same time.
Yeah, my favorite thing about it is that the characters and everything don't look hyper realistic. Like they're still like super cartoony stylized, but like you can tell like these are not real people. They're just like cartoon characters. Whereas on the other side of the Capcom sphere, there's Resident Evil and Devil May Cry. Those are real people. Like those are photo scanned people that they put into the game. Street Fighter 6 is not photo scanned people, and that makes me happy because if it was photo scanned, that would have looked a little too weird for me. But the style they have now looks amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
I like how
You know, I'm still waiting for, and I think I can say we're all still waiting for
What are you waiting for?
that MVC2 remaster.
Oh yeah. We might not hear about that for another year.
Unfortunate.
They better not mess up the character models like what happened in Infinite.
Oh, they're not. It'll just be Just slightly upscaled. That's all it'll be.
Upscaled pixels. Oh, I wouldn't even mind if they went for like the hand drawn.
Oh yeah, it would
That'd be pretty cool. But at that point, it's a remake, so I don't think they want to go. I don't think they want to go through all that.
I don't know.
I'm sure they'll upgrade the resolution and then hopefully give us fucking rollback for it.
We'll see.
If like
Persona
all
4
fighting
is-
games just have rollback.
Yeah, it's nice to see rollback becoming normalized again. You know,
Yeah,
not again, but like I don't know. I think Guilty Gear Strive's rollback being that good really showed the developers be like, okay, yeah, we need to fix our online. And they'll probably push this because Guilty Gear Strive Online is actually amazing.
yeah. The online for that game is great. 10 out of 10 experience.
Like genuinely, like.
I still haven't played Guilty Gear Strive, but I've seen the gameplay, and honestly, I'm surprised that, like, with you guys saying that it runs really good even online, especially with how much graphics there are. That's
Yeah,
surprising.
Oh yeah.
because a lot of shit goes on screen.
Yeah, I know. I've seen all like the cinematics for like supers and everything too, or like just regular gameplay. I'm like, holy shit!
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful looking game.
I want to assume, obviously, the Street Fighter 6 is going to have rollback, especially with all the amount of background characters that they have on each map that they've shown.
Not just background characters, but all the scenery and shit that's going on in the back too.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, like the new stage that they showed with Guile, like that looks insane. Just imagine the other stages that are gonna like. Imagine we get Suzaku Castle. There's like fireworks in the background.
I think it's funny to think that Street Fighter 5 has rollback, but like it's old ass fucking rollback, so it sucks ass.
It's not. It's like. It's like not finished rollback. Like it works, and then it just. I don't know.
You know
And then
how
the background characters are all like work at like 30 FPS, probably lower than that.
Yeah.
you know how Street Fighter 5 did like the classic stages, like they had Vega's classic stage.
Yeah.
It would be funny and cool if like in Street Fighter 6 they did the classic stages like that, but with people in the background, like they use the original background from the game, and then people in the background, instead of doing like, you know, fluid motions like how they had them at like probably 30 FPS, if they just had them just flat 2D models just doing 2-frame movements.
So what I'm really glad about is that parrying is a universal thing again, and that every character can do it.
Yes. Amazing.
And there's like high parry and low parry or something like that.
Yeah, we still don't know if we can parry in midair too, though.
Oh, if we can mid-air parry, it's game over.
It's game over. Evo Moment 37 is going to be recreated.
For real.
Yeah.
Imagine like SF6 goes to Evo, Jay Wong and Daigo face off again.
That'd be crazy, like an invitational event.
Moment 37 part 2. Fuck.
Except Daigo actually wins the full set.
Does Justin Wong compete competitively anymore? Like in like big tournaments?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he was invited for the MVC2 one that they were going to do for Evo 2020, but we know how that happened.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's still like he's still just gonna be stuck in the competitive scene because I think he's still signed with Panda Global.
I know
Oh yeah, that's
he
true.
does-
He is on a team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's like a lot of local tournaments, but I haven't really seen much of him like presence-wise in like majors, like Combo Breaker or CEO or Evo.
Yeah, there's only two people that I actually like out of Panda Global. It's just Jay Wong and Punk.
Yeah. Should we tell our Evo stories this podcast? Is that a thing we can do?
Are you those stories?
It'd be nice to hear. I mean, given that I didn't get to go last time, but
Yeah, you should tell Trey about the one when you and Logan, because you and Logan got there before we did.
Yeah.
So this is our story of Evo 2019. That was our first Evo, and we all went together. Super fun. So explain what happened, or like the funny thing that happened when you and Logan got there, like a day earlier before me and Aaron did.
Which one?
with when you guys are walking down the strip with your parents.
All right. So, we were walking to get dinner in Las Vegas, being Las Vegas.
Yeah.
There are certain street performers there. And you know they were female. They were wearing certain clothing. You know.
Oh wait, well, were you guys like near Fremont Street, or was this, or were you guys like walking the strip at night?
This was the strip, like at
Midday.
evening, not night, but like evening.
Well, regardless, you're gonna see them.
Yeah. So we were just walking to get something to eat. They were dressed up as cops, and let's just say Logan got caught. Logan got caught looking, and one of the performers, like, I forget what she said, it was like no peeking or something like that. And then Logan heard that, he's like, oh. Then my dad started laughing. Yeah, that was the first funny thing that happened that night. And then
Remember when your parents were in a prank video?
my parents were in a prank video. Yeah, that's right. My parents
That
got
shit's
a viral
funny.
TikTok prank video, and
No shot.
yeah,
while we were just chilling in the fucking convention center,
yeah.
or in the Mandalay Bay, I should say.
How the fuck?
Do you remember what the prank was?
I don't remember what the prank was. I need to find it.
You said your cousin sent it to you, huh?
Yeah, I'll ask her if she has it. I don't know. But yeah,
Wait, what was the?
I don't remember what it was, but they were on an escalator. Like, you know those escalators that like go up and down. Wow. I
Yes,
described it.
escalators.
Wow. Good job, Tyler.
Yeah,
The ones that
Escalators.
go, like,
I don't know any that go side to side.
the
So
bridges.
yeah,
It's like bridges that go over the streets. There's escalators on the side.
Yeah.
It was on one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were around Caesar's Palace area.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like Caesar's Palace, Bellagio area, I believe.
It probably was. Yeah, that was the first thing that happened that night. The second thing was a disaster, almost a disaster. So it was day 0 at Evo. This was when everyone gets their badges so they can go into the convention the next day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had ordered a player badge, so it has my gamer tag on it. So
Mhm.
I had to go to like a different line, and I got mine no problem at all. I go back with Logan in line to get his badge, and when we got to the front, his phone was dead, so we couldn't get the badge. So we had to go to the back of the line, and we just asked some people if we could let him charge his phone. Got it charged. He got it just enough power so he can screenshot his information and send it to my phone, so we can use my phone to get the badge. He got to the front of the line. He showed him. He said something about needing like an ID. He didn't have an ID. Logan was kind of like popping off on the guy. And long story short, Logan got his badge.
yep.
Yeah, that was like an hour-long journey, I think. But yeah, we got it. Then we walked back.
Pretty sure what happened was he tried to say that I needed an actual ID
Mhm.
when all I had was proof of who I was.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
get my ID, so
no.
that was weird.
The fuck do they want? Like a birth certificate? Your social security number?
I think it was a birth certificate or something like that. I don't know.
The fuck? Are you serious?
No. It was the ID. I'm pretty sure, but
I'm about to say, like, dude, that's fucking wild.
I didn't need my ID, so that was very weird. But
I don't know. It was weird.
yeah. So then day 1 rolls around. What happened on day 1? That was like crazy.
Oh fuck! I don't remember. I don't remember if it was day 1 or not. But I remember my favorite thing was when we were walking around the. I think we were leaving the artist alley, and we were just kind of like walking around.
Oh.
And me and Logan were walking behind you, I think, because you were trying to go somewhere. So you were like walking really fast. Me and Logan were just walking, and then me and Logan are stunned because this tall ass fucking dude walks by us, and we're just looking astonished. And you turn around and you're like, "What's taking you guys so long?" And we point, and we all turn and look, and it's fucking Max. He's just walking.
Yeah, Maximilian.
Oh,
Yeah.
And we're all like, "Holy shit!" We're like, "It's fucking Max!" And we stood there for like 30 seconds. We're like, "He's fucking tall, dude! Holy shit!" And we're just like, "Tyler, go talk to him, Brandon." I was nervous as fuck to talk to people.
You guys were like forcing me to talk to him. I mean, I did.
You got a picture with him,
I
though.
got a picture. I shook his hand. But yeah, that was great. I don't think that was the first. That was probably. I saw him like 4 times around Evo because we were also like sitting in front of him, sort of in finals.
Oh yeah, I remember. He was
Yeah.
sitting with his face.
Yeah, he was in like the top booths, and Harada was up there too, which is crazy. And,
Yeah, he was sitting with Rada.
Yeah, I just think it's funny that if you watch his Guilty Gear Strive like reveal trailer reaction, you can hear us in it. I just think that's crazy. Yeah.
I remember too that same night when me and Aaron, when we like parted ways, like when the whole like thing was done for day 1,
Mm-hmm.
and when me and Aaron were going to like, a certain spot to get to our shuttle to go back to our hotel room. We were literally walking by and we're walking through the casinos, and there's all these restaurants, and like sitting like at like the very corner, like we could literally just walk up and like touch him. Fucking Hungry Box was just sitting there eating with like his friends or some shit.
Uh-huh.
And it was super fucking funny. I was like, holy shit, it's fucking Hungry Box. And he was just sitting there, just eating.
Should have like walked up to H-Box, kissed him on his forehead, and walked away.
I was tempted to walk up to him because it was right after the whole crab incident happened. And I was tempted to walk up and be like, hey, bro, did you order the crab? Or some stupid shit like that. But I was like, nah. I was like, I don't want to bother this family's eating. That's like, I have standards. Plus, I was just too nervous.
Yeah, I remember it was this. Yeah, it was day 2. We were just getting there, and I see Hungry Box. He's just like walking really fast to get inside the convention. That was pretty cool. But I don't know. Then we had the McDonald's incidents.
Oh, God. We ate McDonald's like every day.
We ate McDonald's every day, single day.
Didn't you guys do like a video like you guys ordered pizza and I think it's Xavier at the door, it's just pizza time.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I'm playing the pizza time theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss Evo. It was so fun. It was so fun.
Oh, since you guys are missing Evo this year, when I was on call with Tyler, I talked to my fiance about it. She was like, well, if it's next year, then you guys can come here and use my pad as kind of the Evo pad. But it kind of depends on how many people are coming, because I'm sure all of you guys can fit in my living room.
We'll
We're just looking at each other. Don't worry.
have to figure it out. We're definitely going to Evo next year. I definitely want to compete for Street Fighter 6.
Yep.
Because by the time Street Fighter 6 comes out, I'm going to have like a decent setup for streaming, and I want to start streaming Street Fighter 6.
Do it.
And just start streaming the process.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in on that too.
Yeah. We can train.
Wait, when would this be?
Next year.
Next year. Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah. We have most.
If I have the money for it, yeah.
Who wants to tell the Sonic Fox story?
Did you guys meet Sonic Fox or see him?
Yeah. So the whole thing with like our running joke was that I was too scared to go up to anyone and like ask for a picture. Because I saw a lot of like Dragon Ball Fighters players that like I would watch. But I was like too nervous to actually go talk to them. Because I mean, I get pretty fucking nervous talking to people like that.
The Max.
And-
yeah.
And Tyler and Logan were hyping me up like Sonic Fox is right there, just go talk to him or whatever. It was like right after his I forgot what he was playing.
MK.
It wasn't MK. No, it wasn't MK because
Injustice.
No.
I think no, yeah, I don't think Injustice was there when we went.
Oh.
I don't know. I think he might have just been watching the Guilty Gear Xrd with like some friends, but he was walking around, like walking and getting ready to leave to prepare for Mortal Kombat 11. And I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll go ask him for like a pick or to sign my little arcade stick that I got. I was like, why not? And I went up to go. I talked to him, and he was like, yeah, man, no problem. He's like, just wait right here, and I'll be right back.
He never came back.
Never came back. 10 minutes later, the dude's up on stage in his full furry costume on for MK11. And we all just look around at each other and we're like, bruh.
He touched you on the shoulder too. You're like, I'll be right back. He came back.
Damn, it was such a letdown.
And I was like, bruh. Yeah, it started my villain origin story.
Started your villain arc.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that he shouldn't pick up Street Fighter 6. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll parry him to the ends of the earth.
You're crazy at parrying in Street Fighter 5, man.
Street Fighter 5, fucking Smash Bros.
Just get really good, like just lab in training, and just keep labbing like parries, and just go online and be a menace.
I don't even care, bro. I'm literally maining Ryu again.
Oh man.
Except I'm actually learning how to do some more combos.
If they bring back Poison, I'm using Poison again, because Poison is my Street Fighter main.
They better make Poison look really good, because Chun-Li and Cammy already look really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, they definitely know what the fans want.
Yeah, I want Poison back.
Booty.
Luigi.
I remember when I first showed Poison, I first showed Aaron Poison.
I want Sakura back.
Sakura.
All I can imagine is just Aaron's voice. Who is this beautiful specimen that you've brought up to me?
Nerdy emoji.
I guess we could talk about the developer that we met also.
Which one?
I forget her name, but she's like the artist.
Oh,
for
the artist from
series.
BlazBlue. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was really wholesome.
yeah. So
I remember we saw the day one at night. We went to a panel. This is like the last thing we did. We went to a panel for the Arc System Works, where it was like, a list and some of the devs for like. I think there were some devs for Guilty Gear, and I know BlazBlue. Was it Guilty Gear too?
it was the director of Guilty Gear, Daisuke.
Yeah.
It was 2 devs for BlazBlue. It was Ono from Street Fighter, and it was Harada from Tekken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, they're just labeled as like the ArcSys like panel. I mean, majority of them were ArcSys like
Yeah.
creators and stuff.
And Ono just happened to be there.
Yeah, but I think I want to say it was day 2 of Evo. We're walking around, and we had like stumbled upon the Guilty Gear Xrd, like little side tournaments, because I don't think they weren't a mainstay at the show, because I think they were just there for Arc Revo,
Yeah.
like just like its own like Guilty Gear, like its own tournament. And so they were there sharing the same venue at Evo. And we had noticed like literally the fucking devs and the artist was like they were just standing there like watching. And they had like little like what are they called?
They were like little like I don't want to say posters, but they were just like little like promotional like kind of little promotional poster for Arc Revo for 2019, the World Tour.
Yeah, but then they also have like those inflatable XR things that they gave us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they gave us those, and they were like holding them. They were using them, like cheering on for XR. They're just having fun. And they only spoke Japanese. I mean, they knew English, but it's like, it wasn't that hard to communicate. We went up, and we pretty much were just like, we want a signature for her, and they're all like, oh, you know her? And we're like, yeah, we want to get it like her signature or whatever. We like her art.
Yeah.
And she was like super happy. She was like really excited. She was really wholesome. She was smiling and everything, and she drew us Yeah, she drew us S from Blaze Blue on our posters and then signed it.
Yep.
So that was super cool.
It has the
And then we also met.
too.
Yeah, and then we also met the director of Samurai Showdown, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh,
Bro was just like he was just sitting there like the most random spot for signatures in like the entire venue.
it was like
Yeah, because we were walking around, and then one of the guys, I think, pretty sure it was like his translator. He's like, "Do you guys want a signature?" We're like, "A signature," and we looked over. We're like, "Oh shit, it's for Samurai Showdown," and it's like, and he was like, "Yeah, he's the director," and we're like, "Oh shit," we're like, "Yeah, fuck, why not, man?"
I just imagine you're like, why do you guys have him kind of like stuck in a corner?
no,
It wasn't even like in a corner. It was like the middle, not even like the middle, but it was just like a super random spot. It was like kind of by something like
the
it was like next. It was next to that one place where they sell like custom made controllers that we were looking at. They're really expensive though, but they're really fucking cool.
Is it like a Control Freaks?
No, I forgot.
No.
What it was. I don't know. I also remember during that time when we were getting the signature from the Samurai Showdown director, they had just finished up Under Night Finals, and they announced a T-shirt that was exclusive to Evo, and everyone ran over.
We saw. We literally just saw a horde of nerds running from the Under Night tournament to this small ass fucking booth where we literally saw them, we literally saw them hanging up the shirts as they were all fucking running over. And we're like, I think me and Tyler were like, oh, we should go get one, but the line was super fucking long. I think we wait in line and we got up and they're like, oh, we're sold out.
No, that was a different one.
I was saying, I think we might have just waited afterwards until everybody left, and then we went back.
Yeah, that was a different shirt. I was trying to get a Guilty Gear shirt, but they were sold out, so I got a Blaze Blue one instead.
Oh yeah, that Blaze Blue one is still really cool though.
It is cool. It has the Evo patch on the arm. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I think that's literally what sealed the deal when we were like, yeah, you should just get it.
Yeah, and I like how the characters are in the Evo logo as well. That was really cool.
Do we have any other stories from Evo?
I came within a foot of D1.
D1?
Yeah.
You came?
You can't say that.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
We were walking out of finals, and as I was walking, I saw Max just chilling in a corner. I'm like, oh, that's Max. And I just kept walking, and then all of a sudden, D1 just goes right by my face. I'm like, oh, that was D1.
Alright, well, let's never forget when I sat next to the Dragon Ball FighterZ world champion.
Yes, please tell that story, because,
Oh, that was fucking funny. So, my favorite fighting game is Dragon Ball FighterZ. We're at Evo, we went to go watch, I want to say it was like top 8. No, it wasn't top 8. It was like semifinals, huh?
It was pools still.
Was it still pools?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just pools, but they had it like on a really big like screen in one of the screens or whatever. So there was like an area for it, a big screen and a good amount like of people like in a crowd. We were sitting in the front, and this Japanese dude sits down next to me, and I'm trying not to be like super like weird about it because I was gonna look because he looked really familiar from like the corner of my eye. I straight up looked at Tyler and I told him, I was like, this dude next to me like looks super familiar. And then Tyler was like, yeah, I kind of see that too. And then the set ends, and the announcer goes, all right, for the next match, we got Goichi, and then whoever so-and-so coming up next. And the dude next to me just stands up, goes onto the stage, sits down, and gets ready to play. I see his gamer tag, and I look at Tyler, and I was like, there's no fucking way. I was sitting shoulder to shoulder with this dude. I had literally just bought a mini fighting stick for mainly the purpose to just have it signed. So that was fun.
Set.
Wait, who was the player?
Goichi.
His name was Goichi.
Holy shit, I knew it.
Shoulder to shoulder
Yeah.
with Goichi.
And then next day he ended up winning the Dragon Ball FighterZ Evo
Against
title.
Fox.
Yeah, that was an intense match. That was a really good match.
That was one of the best.
It was between him and Sonic Fox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that was amazing.
The Smash finals were pretty hyped too.
I lost my voice during that. The Smash.
We were
finals.
screaming.
I wanted MK to Leo to win so bad. You had no idea.
Yeah, we were watching MK Leo and Tweak go at it.
This man reversed 6-0 Tweak.
Yeah, he was losing like really bad, and we're like, oh man, it'd be cool if he like pulled out a fucking clutch out of his ass, and that's exactly what he fucking does.
One of the best Smash Evo moments of all time. Reverse 6-0 in Grand Finals.
We were literally fucking flabbergasted.
All I can
And then-
imagine is just screaming.
And then to top it off, he ended the match with a spike, so it was pretty legendary.
Yeah.
Oh,
I still have that video on my phone of him winning. There's all of us yelling and screaming. Oh man.
Evo was great.
Evo's so fun.
well, now that I live in Vegas, I just have to go to Evo.
Yeah, you're probably gonna be chilling like around one day, probably like within the next like 2 months, and you're gonna see like a shit ton of people and be like, oh shit, Evo.
Yeah. Evo's
I'm
surprisingly
going-
cheap to go to.
Yeah, I'm going to Anime Expo. Try.
Oh, nice.
Guess why?
Why?
I will not disclose where I work for the podcast, but I'm going there for my job because we have a booth there, and my boss asked me if I wanted to work at it.
No way.
Yeah, so I pretty much get in for free.
Dude, that's Pog.
I know, so I'll probably get to meet some random people, and then they're having a whole panel for the Chainsaw Man anime announcements.
You better. Man, I want to go to AX with you. Oh my god.
Oh, one thing, like Xavier, you said that just one day I just might see a whole fuck ton of people just pop into Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So think about like when you start living in Vegas, you don't really touch the strip.
No?
No, like
Not like something you want to avoid.
yeah, because the strip is
That's where it's
literally
busy.
just for tourists.
Yeah,
That's all
Yeah.
it is.
That seems fair.
Like I think I've only been to the strip like twice since I've been living here. Like I don't know, there's just not much to do. Like yeah, it's cool seeing everything, but then once you've seen it once and then you see it twice, and you're like, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
Fair. I know that there's like this really cool comic book shop. I don't know if it's still open, but there's a comic book shop somewhere on the strip. Maybe we'll-
There's this really cool shop that I found. So if you guys ever do decide to come out to Vegas again or something, the street it's on is called Twain, but the mall is called the Boulevard Mall. Pretty big mall. I mean, some decent stuff there, but there's just this one store called the Pop Shack. Holy shit!
Like, as in like Funko Pops?
Dude, like a whole wall of just Funko Pops.
Oh,
Some that are like
no.
special edition from like cons, some that are signed by the voice actors.
Why did
Bro, it
you-
literally sounds like this one place that we go to, like, when we go to for our signings. out in LA.
Yeah.
Cause like the reason why I go there is because they have a huge wall of like Hot Wheels that I've been hunting for, or like if you try to buy it online, they like super upsell you.
Yeah.
But when I first walked in there, I saw the wall of Pops. I was like, holy Jesus!
Yeah. Did we
Remember
ever do
Evo?
this?
When we were in the restroom at McDonald's and some dude asked us, he's like, so what's the thing that's going on or whatever?
Oh yeah.
And we had to explain to him what was going on. He was some old dude who, for some reason, had to ask us about people.
Yeah, I just think it's funny how every single person in the McDonald's had an Evo badge. I just think it's really funny.
Yeah. Everyone just had the same idea.
I mean, it's right across the street. I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
Remember on the last day when the food court at the Mandalay Bay turned into a under night tournament or something?
That was fucking funny.
What?
There were people literally sitting in the food court at the Mandalay Bay with fucking monitors and their PlayStations, and they were fucking playing Under Night.
Whole day.
It was such a vibe.
It was really
Those were the guys that couldn't get past pools.
Probably.
No doubt.
Yeah, I mean, Artist Alley is so cool. at Evo. Oh my god.
It is.
The one thing I really wanted to buy was the like the pixel art. Um, I forgot. I don't know how to call them, but they're just like pixel art little prints, and they had one for Etika, and I wanted to get it so bad, but I didn't have the money. It was really cool.
R.A.P.
Yeah. He was supposed to be at that Evo too.
Yeah.
Couldn't make it. But not to bring down the pod, but you know.
Yeah. That's just what happened. You know?
The anniversary of his passing is coming up soon too. So, yeah. I still have my Joy-Con Boys shirt in my closet. Never
Nice.
going to
Really?
Never going to wear it. I'm just gonna hang it up and frame it. That's what I'll do.
As you should.
I miss
All
it.
right. You got any topics you want to talk about?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Not off the top of your dome.
We can talk about upcoming games other than Street Fighter.
You mean the same game like 5 times?
Yes.
All I'm gonna say is that The Last of Us having a remake is very unnecessary.
It is, but I don't know. I feel like didn't they already do a remaster?
Yes.
They did a remaster, yeah. This one's a remake, though.
Oh,
Yeah, so I guess we can talk about that. So, earlier today, during Summer Game Fest, it was announced. Well, it's been reported that it's being worked on, but it was officially announced today. The Last of Us Part 1, which is a from the ground up remake of The Last of Us, the first one. It looks really cool. Like visually it's amazing. Does it need to be remade? No. The game previously looks fine. It is a PS3 game, but it's one of the best looking PS3 games you can ever see.
yes,
Yeah.
you're correct.
Yeah.
It's visually beautiful. The remaster is even more beautiful. It's perfectly fine the way it is.
Yeah,
So
the
with,
game.
with Last of Us, I always called my uncle crazy because he was in love with the game when it was out.
Mm-hmm.
So then, like, he got really hardcore with the game because he's not much of an actual like gamer. He's more of like a movie guy, but it's just there was just something about Last of Us that like really drew him in. So like he played on the hardest setting, which is basically you know how when you guys play Last of Us, you have like the whole hearing system.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
it called grounded mode?
Yeah. So what happened?
Isn't it called grounded mode?
Yeah, you literally just don't have hearing anymore. You have to use headphones.
Mm.
So he played through the whole game on grounded.
I think
I always thought that was wild.
Yeah, The Last of Us is one of my brother's favorite games ever as well. My brother doesn't
Yeah.
cosplay, but he cosplayed as Joel one year. Like that's how much
Nice.
he liked it.
I also just remember being terrified trying to play Resident Evil 2 remake
Oh, don't get me started.
because Tyler was like play with headphones, so I did. Holy shit,
Yeah,
Gary!
it's basically designed for headphones.
I just remember my fiance laughing at me because I explained to her what Mr. X was, and she was like, "Oh, okay, so kill him." I'm like, "You can't kill him."
You can't kill him. You can kill him in the original.
And- yeah, and then I also made the mistake of shooting his fucking hat off, which only made him faster.
Yep. Don't touch his hat, man. But yeah, speaking on topic of Resident Evil 4 remake. It's real. It is announced. We're getting
Tyler, I know
info
damn
on
well
it.
you cried.
I
but
cried,
it's
yeah. We're getting more info on it on Monday during Capcom's little showcase that they're having. So
Nice.
should have seen my reaction to Final Fantasy 16.
bruh, you should have seen mine. FF16 looks amazing.
I literally, you can ask Aaron. Whenever I saw Summer 2023 pop up, I literally screamed "fuck" really loud in his room.
But,
I literally
yeah,
jumped up because I saw that they were going to reveal the release date, and then I saw Summer 2023. I jumped down on his bed and I yelled "fuck," and then I just calmed myself down. I was like, "It's okay, it's okay."
Didn't they add sex to Final Fantasy?
What?
They did in FF16.
They did. That's right.
Yeah.
I remember,
Oh yeah,
I remember Tyler telling me about it.
Yep. It's real.
Could have sworn I saw in one of your stories. Added nudity or some shit. I was like, wow.
the meme that I posted where it's like, important announcement: we added sex to the game.
Hey,
Yoshi P.
We made the game better.
But yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
I don't know if it was Yoshi P that said this or if it was another developer on FF16, but they put out a statement after the trailer came out, basically stating that the game's pretty much complete. It's done. They're just going to spend the entire year polishing it as best as they possibly can.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, that means we're getting a banger, dude. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they literally said, yeah, the game is playable from start to finish.
Yeah.
I hope that they still keep in Knight Armor Ashley.
Oh, from Resident Evil 4?
Yeah.
We'll see, like, there's alternate costumes in both Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake. So, it's possible. Yeah, I'm super excited for RE4. These guys aren't much of, like, in the Resident Evil universe yet. Keyword yet.
Get there eventually.
Eventually. I'm gonna make you play 2. And you're gonna love it. So, yeah. There's another debate going on within the gaming community of do all like old games need to be remade in some way? Resident Evil 4 is a perfect example of this because Resident Evil 4 is often known as a perfect video game, and to me it is. In RE4 I wish there was more horror. It's not scary at all. RE4 VR though is actually pretty scary. Going through the Ashley segment of the game was actually kind of scary, but yeah, the original game is extremely fun, and I think for the direction they're taking the remake, they're going to make it spooky. Just based on the trailer, it looks like it's going to be a lot darker with Las Plagas and everything going on with that storyline. And it looks like they're adding like more prologue elements because there are scenes in there that just aren't even in the original game. Like Leon meeting the president and talking to him, that's not in the game at all. So I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. And if they're going to go a horror Resident Evil 4, I'm all in. Because the general story of RE4 is actually pretty creepy. This a cult getting overtaken by this parasite that turns people into walking zombies. It's a pretty creepy concept. And as you're going through the game, you learn that Leon was infected with this parasite, so he's on like a time crunch to both save Ashley and get the parasite out of his body. So we're gonna see how they do that in the remake. So that's what I'm excited for. But I can go all day, but I won't.
I need to see a clip in the remake of just someone shooting at water.
Oh, for the lake.
Yeah.
I hope they keep that trophy in the game. That would be really funny. Yeah, RE4 is great.
Although you say like there's not much of a horror aspect to the game, I feel like it's because you're more of a veteran to the game. I feel like if I were to try to pick it up and everything, I would be scared shitless, especially at just the beginning village.
I think that's the scariest part of the game, like the opening,
Just the village.
and then after that, it's not super scary.
After that, it's just more of like your regular shooter then, huh?
Not totally regular, because Resident Evil 4 is the first of its kind where it's an actual third-person shooter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely more action-packed than horror, but yeah.
I only say I only say what I said because I'm pretty sure if you were to play through the game, you know where most things are at, or like if you need extra ammo, you would just run up to it. As for me, I'd be fucking terrified because I have no ammo. I don't know where the ammo's gonna be at. Because like even when I was playing Resident Evil 2 for the first time, like I was fucking terrified.
Yeah, that game's horrifying. Yeah.
It was even terrifying like when I was playing the AB stories.
Yeah. I think the thing about RE4 that makes it less scary is that you have more firepower. You can carry 4 guns. You can do this in all the games, but you can like probably have 5 guns at once in your inventory at a time. The introduction of the merchant is also huge because you're going around collecting treasure, selling it to get upgrades for your guns, selling it to get upgrades for your inventory, things like that. It really adds to like the action element because you're shooting a lot in Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
You're shooting more than exploring more than half the time. So it's things like that where it's like, what are they gonna do with that for the remake? Because we got a taste of that in Resident Evil 3 remake, because that game's more action-packed than RE2. Will people say that for the positive or the negative? I don't know. I think it was fine, but I can also go all day on why Resident Evil 3 remake is a giant disappointment, but I won't. I'll save you from that rant for the day. But yeah, I think before we end off the podcast in a little bit, because we're almost at time, I think we should go around and say, if we could have one new video game be announced right now, what would it be? I'll start with Xavier.
Yeah, so I'll go first because it's super obvious. My favorite video game of all time, because of Tyler's bitch ass, is Final Fantasy VII, and that includes the remake as well. So obviously, I would really love for Part 2 to be fucking announced right fucking now, or anytime within the next week, honestly. Which is possible with Summer Games Fest, but it's also not very possible. That's the fun part about Square Enix Final Fantasy. It's possible, but it's also not possible.
Is that Lily?
Yeah, she's tired. She's kind of been tired, but like when I have her lay down, she just doesn't want to lay down. So
true. It's a game you would want to be announced right now.
this is only just because of like the whole fanboy aspect and everything. But like, and I know the game isn't going to continue anymore because developer literally said this is going to be the last of it. But Smash. Having just seeing Smash and like just the reveals and everything, I was always hyped up for it, and like it was one of the things that kept me hyped up for video games because as of right now, all I'm really getting hyped up by is just Street Fighter, Call of Duty, and Gran Turismo.
That's fair. Very fair. Logan, what about yourself?
If I could play any game right now,
What game would you want to be like announced?
I would say new COD, but that already got announced. I don't know, man.
What's your
I don't
response?
know.
No, like a new Doom.
New Doom would be nice. That would be nice.
Maybe Mortal Kombat 12.
Well, Mick Doom is, or not Mick Doom. Fucking what's his name?
Gordon.
Mick Gordon. Sorry, Mick Gordon.
You know what game you know
routine.
what game I would really like to be made, like or remade?
What is it?
Is that old Alien vs Predator game that I used to play all the time?
Oh yeah.
They announced a new Alien game, Logan.
Oh yeah, they did.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's like a top-down shooter.
Is it?
Yeah, you didn't see the clip? They had it in the trailer. It looked like a top-down shooter.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that part.
I think it was like the end.
All right, Tyler. What about you? After this, I want to ask everyone something.
Okay. Well, you see, I'm living in a weird spot because all the games I want to happen have already been announced. So that includes Kingdom Hearts 4. That includes Final Fantasy 16. And just things like that, like Xenoblade 3. I'm living in a dream. But if I had to say a game to get announced that'll make me the most excited right now is probably Persona 3 Remake. As you can see by my profile picture, I love Persona 3. And
Because what I was going to ask you guys was, what game would you want to see have a remake?
Okay, without a remake, I would say, oh God, I don't even know anymore. I guess No More Heroes 4? That'd be super sick. But Suda51 said that No More Heroes 3 is the end of Travis's saga, but the ending of it set up for there to be more? So I don't know what that means.
What about Devil May Cry 6?
Devil May Cry 6 would be amazing as well. I was thinking about that earlier. Like, what if they just announced Devil May Cry 6 right now? I guess maybe a Mega Man X game. How about the new Mega Man X?
Interesting. But then I'm assuming for a question of what game you would want to be remade, I'm assuming it's Persona 3.
Yeah, Persona 3 needs... It doesn't need a remake, but that game is jank sometimes. And I feel like if they... Bless you. That game has the best story in the entire series. So, if they were to remake it, I think now would be the correct time. Now more than ever, because that story is extremely deep and it hits very hard on an emotional level that the world is relating to right now. So,
Nice.
3 Remake is my remake that I want.
What about you, Logan? What's a game you would like to see remade? From the ground up.
Well, the obvious choice would be Black Ops 2.
Valid. Is that your answer? Your final answer?
Yeah. I'll go with that for now.
What about you, Trey? What's a game you'd like to see be remade?
Oh no, I was thinking about it this whole time, but like I've only played so many games to where I just don't know what to think about for a remake. Damn. Yeah, I can't think of any right now.
I think Tyler knows what I would want.
Can I add on to my answer real quick?
Huh?
Before you answer, can I add on to my answer?
Yes.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger? Nice, that's a good one.
Yeah. Alright, what is your remake?
There's two.
Oh?
Can you guess?
Sonic Adventure.
Yeah,
And oh god, what's the second one? I don't know.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay.
I think Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 should get remakes because those games are fucking story-wise amazing. Gameplay, pretty fun, but they're obviously pretty fucking jank.
Wait,
Those games are glitchy as fuck. You got an answer, Trey?
Where's the remake?
I have my answer. We
What is
need it's either a remake or we need a sequel, but we need a new Kirby Air Ride.
Kirby Air Ride. Okay.
Hell yeah! Such
Very
a good.
valid.
It's either that or like because this game got done like super dirty. We need like a remake for what's it called? SpongeBob Curse of the Flying Dutchman.
You know,
That game went hard.
it's possible because Battle for Bikini Bottom got remade.
Mm-hmm.
We still have to see stuff on the Cosmic Shake, though.
True. Yeah, you're right.
All right, so that it for the podcast today.
I believe so.
I think that's it.
Awesome. Go ahead and close it on out, Tyler.
All right. So that was it. That was the pod for the week. Sorry we didn't upload last week. I was moving back.
Conflicting schedules.
Conflicting schedules. I was also in the process of moving back out of my college dorm. So, yeah, now that's done. So, yeah.
Maybe we could do a double upload. We'll think about it.
We'll think about it. I don't know. If our schedules persist, then yes, we will. But
Yeah.
yeah. So,
You can get going back in.
yeah.
All right. Adios.
Oh, yeah. See you guys later.